Yo guys, what's up? Today I have my second character concept, and this is going to be for my actual favorite Marvel character, Nova. Now there are two Novas in the Marvel Universe. The first one, the original one, is Richard Rider, who was released in 1964. And then there was Sam Alexander, who came out like in the late 2000, early 2010s, I believe. Sam Alexander is a kid currently. Richard Rider, when released, was a kid. He's now an adult, and this is going to be Richard Rider. You can always tell the difference because Richard has a yellow helmet and Sam has a black helmet. I actually prefer Richard. I think he's a much better character. So let's get into his abilities. This is going to be a 554 star, and he's going to be Cosmic. His passive, well, he'll have two: World Mind and Cosmic Energy Manipulation. Now, World Mind is in the comics, it's built, it's like in his conscience, and it's the collection of all the data known by Xandar, which is the home of the Nova Corps, which think of the Green Lantern Corps in DC. So the World Mind will analyze the enemy for Richard, allowing a flat rate of 3.5% evade chance and armor rating to disappear after every 12 seconds, and this will keep going up until it's at 100. This is designed for a Labyrinth of Legends type thing. This isn't going to really be useful in like Arena or Alliance Quest. I mean, it'll come in a bit of handy, I guess, but his second passive, which is his main source of damage, is Cosmic Energy Manipulation. This is Nova's cosmic potential can increase his special move damage permanently and temporarily in two different ways. Every well-timed block will increase his special attack damage by 20% for up to 100%. Additionally, every buff on Nova increases it by 30%. And we're going to get how he gets buffs in a second. But for now, the well-timed block, that is going to be doubling once you've done 5 your special attack damage. So think Gambit's Prowess. This is basically Gambit on steroids. This is his signature ability. This is going to be one of the ways he earns buffs. Nova gains buffs to spend depending on his combo meter when executing a special attack. So if his combo ends in 1, 5, or 9, he gets a Fury, increasing his attack by 45% for 8 seconds. So that's 30% special move damage for 8 seconds, plus a 45% Fury. If his combo ends in 2, 3, or 7, he'll get a Cruelty, increasing critical damage by 1,200 for 7 seconds. For context, Rocket's Cruelty, I believe, is around 1,700 at 550, so it's a little less than a Rocket Cruelty. Then combo ends in 4, 6, or 8 Precision, increasing critical rating by 33% for 7 seconds. And that's a maxed out Dexterity critical rating. So if you use Dexterity, the critical buff will be a 33%. And then combo ends in 0, you'll just get an armor up, increasing armor rating by 25% for 12 seconds. So the armor is obviously the not as good one, but it's kind of designed for defense, since he's probably not going to be hitting you. If he uses a special move, he won't have a combo, so he'll just get an armor up. So it's going to increase his defensive capability when you're fighting him. Now on to the special moves, and his head's in the way. I didn't really notice that. Special 1, Concussive Kick. Richard launches a quick burst of energy, then proceeds to jump and dive kick the enemy. This is going to inflict a unique debuff that Nova has called Cosmic Radiation. This is going to deal 1,300 damage over 12 seconds, and it's going to hinder enemy power gain by 25%. So kind of like a Cold Snap, but with power gain. It's also going to activate a regen, healing 18% health over 8 seconds. And this is going to have a 30-second cooldown so that you can't just spam it. Again, this is another kind of thing for a longer fight, kind of like World Mind. Special 2, Force Field. Force Field Charge, I'm sorry. Nova creates a force field and slams it into the enemy, knocking them back, then proceeds to fly into them like a human rocket, which, if you don't know, is like Daredevil Man Without Fear. It used to be called Nova the Human Rocket. So this, again, is going to inflict Cosmic Radiation. It's going to inflict a stun for 3 seconds, and then off of this one, you're going to get 2 buffs. And that's going to increase armor rating, Cruelty and Armor Up, increasing armor rating by 400, and then critical damage by 45% for 8 seconds. Now, the thing about his special moves is Cosmic Radiation and Stun. The debuffs will happen at the end of the special attack, so on the last hit. But then the buffs, so the regen, the armor up, and the cruelty, and this fury on the special 3, those will happen right as you use the special move. Well, not special 3, that'll happen after, but This is so that you get the buff, the special move bonus, when you use the special. Special 3 is Stargate Surprise. Stargate Surprise. Jeez, I suck at talking. Nova creates a Stargate, which in the comics is basically a portal, but for him it's called a Stargate, taking the enemy into space, where he throws them into a star, then throws a barrage of energy beams into it, finally making the star explode, launching the enemy back to the battlefield. This is going to inflict cosmic radiation and stun for 4 seconds. And then it's going to activate a Fury, increasing attack by 70% for 8 seconds. So that's a really powerful Fury. And then I was thinking of giving it Incinerate, but it just kind of feels pointless. So that's Nova. He's really a burst character. He's going to do a lot on specials, and he's going to have a little bit of damage over time. So, yeah, that's Nova. Thanks, guys. Leave suggestions for character concepts in the comics. I have one more of these already made. That'll be coming soon. So, stay tuned.